Look, everybody. Look who's here. White Belly. I was out on the deck filming some birds, and Robert came out and tapped on my shoulder and motioned for me to come here, and I came into the sunroom and looked out, and there she is. She looks really skinny compared to what she did. She's got some ribs showing. She's right there at that 30-pound dairy feed block, and it's really difficult to eat, but there's crumbs all around it. But she's eating part of that, and Robert's taking her some corn out there. But I am so happy to see that she is okay. It has been, how long has it been? Over 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That's the longest she's ever disappeared for. And obviously she's had her babies. She had a big old belly. And even her face was wider and thicker. She was bigger, so I don't know what could have happened to make her disappear, and maybe she just went off and had her babies further from the house than she did last year. Don't know. I'm just so grateful, so thankful that she is alive. I have looked for that girl. She is Mr. Buck's mama, and she's the dominant doe. She's the boss out there. And she's the first one that I got attached to because of how she took up for Mr. Buck and stood there by his side and allowed him to eat, and the other does wouldn't chase him off while she was standing there. And then when she didn't come around, the big does have been chasing him off again. And now she's back. And I'm so happy. Some people might think it's silly because it's a deer. But you know what? Those are my pets. I have gotten attached to them just like you would your dog or cat. Once you name an animal, it becomes your pet. And that is White Belly. See the limp? That's the limp I've been telling y'all about. That's how you can recognize White Belly. And that's another reason I was so worried about her is because of that limp. I was hoping she would make it back here. And I wonder what all she had to go through to get back here. But she knew where to go, and I'm so glad she's here. I hate that she looks so skinny. But she made it back, and we will fatten her back up. In no time, we'll get rid of those ribs showing in no time. I'd like to see her face fill back out too. She just looks a lot, not that narrow. Yes. She had a bigger face than that.
No.
I think she did. I see a big change. She's so skinny. I wonder where she's been. You think she just drifted further away and then had her babies further away?
No idea.
They moved them. After a little while, they moved the babies, so she could have moved them closer. Huh?
They learned to walk pretty quickly.
Well, I am just so happy. And I had to share this special moment with y'all. I love that deer so much. I love them all. But White Belly, she's a special one. And I said before she went missing, I said that I was going to name, if she had a girl, because she was about to have her babies, I said if she had a girl, I was going to name it Summer. I hadn't come up with a middle name yet. But if she has twins, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because a lot of times they'll have two. I know that my animal lovers out there are just so happy right now. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who has been concerned about White Belly. And thank you to everybody who understands our love for the wildlife. And thank you for all the prayers and best wishes for White Belly. White Belly has become famous. Yeah. She's a star. A lot of people was worried about White Belly. A lot of people miss White Belly. Miss watching her eat from the bird feeders. White Belly's the boss. She does what she wants. I hope she never leaves again. She's limping and she's not in any condition to get too far away from the easy food source.
Don't make it sound like she's got some new injury.
Well, no, I'm saying with her limp, that's kind of like a handicap. She shouldn't go too far from the easiest food source because it's so hard for her to get around.
The leg she limps on, she stands on to eat from the bird feeders.
I know, but why is she limping? It slows her down. There's obviously something wrong to make her limp, but she has had that limp. As long as we have known White Belly, she's had that limp. And we have known her for at least a couple of years. But he's right. I got a video on here of her standing up on her hind legs and stretching up there to them bird feeders and eating that bird food out of them. She thinks those are her special buffet trays. And she's the only deer who will climb up there and eat from them feeders. And she gets by with it. She's got babies to feed. So if she eats all the food out there and then she goes for the bird feed, she must still be hungry. So she's got babies to feed. And I don't mind one bit. I got a big old bag of bird food. Wild bird. Ain't it wild bird food?
Mm.
It attracts the blue jays, cardinals, all kinds of birds. And in the window feeder, we usually put...
No, it's a wild bird food, and we don't have any of the songbird right now.
Oh, we ran out of the songbird food, so that's wild bird seed too. So everybody, all the birds get wild bird seed today. I'll get them some more songbird seed. Them little baby... The little finch, they love the songbird food. And welcome to all of my new subscribers. My goodness. My channel is growing so good. I know, I'm so proud, so happy. Very happy to have all the new people. And I hope that you will fit right in and become part of the family here. We are like one big family. We look out for each other. We take up for each other, take care of each other, support each other in whatever way we can. And I'm so happy to have you here. This is a nature videos channel, as you can tell by the name and by a lot of my videos. But I found out about Summer about 10 months ago or so, and I just made a little personal commitment to Summer that I would offer up my platform, my nature videos platform, and use it as a tool to help in Summer's case in any way that I can. And I didn't know that it would take this long. I had no idea how confusing and frustrating and depressing and all that this case was going to be. It's been a long year. It sure has. But we just have to take breaks every now and then and step away from it and then come back and be refreshed and ready to go again. That's what I did. I took a little break. I took a day off. I don't usually take a day off. And if I do, I usually do 2 videos the next day to make up for it. But we all want the same thing. We all want justice for Summer, and we want justice for the boys. And we want Summer to be found, along with all the other missing children out there and missing people. And social media can be a good tool, very good, useful tool in helping with that when used in the right way. We learned that in the Gabby Petito case, that it can be helpful. And I like to add a touch of nature to my videos, especially finding white belly. My goodness, that was a video worthy of a video all on its own. White belly has become very famous around the world. And white belly has stolen some hearts. She sure has stole mine. She stole Robert's too, whether he wants to admit it or not. He has been worried about her, and he was giving up hope. He didn't think she was going to come back. Now we need to get Summer back. Ain't that right, White Belly? She knows we're in here. She don't care. She's used to us being in here. So I just wanted to share this moment, this very, very happy moment, that White Belly has returned on her own. She looks a little rough. She looks skinny, but of course she just had her babies. Don't know how many she had. It won't be long. She'll be bringing her babies up here, and we'll get to see them. And once we figure out which one's a girl, hopefully she has a girl. I hope she has a girl and a boy. Another little Mr. Buck. And the girl, so I can name it Summer. So I'm looking really forward to seeing the babies really soon. And of course, I will be making videos and sharing that with y'all, because I want y'all to see the babies too. White Belly's babies. She's wagging that tail. She is happy. She is just so happy that she has made it home. Look at that tail wagging away. She come home to an all-you-can-eat buffet. Got that 30-pound wild berry feed block out there, plus corn everywhere, and her little buffet trays of bird food. All you can eat, White Belly. But overall, she looks pretty healthy. No obvious injuries. Very healthy. Look at her. She don't look sick at all. Just fine, other than being really skinny. But I guess that's to be expected after you give birth. I'm used to seeing that big old belly. As big as she was, she probably did have two. Anyways, I just wanted to share this special moment. The good news to everybody who has been concerned about White Billy, along with us. There she is. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.